Hey. Ramadan Mubarak. Salam alaikum, Rahman to Allah wa barakatuh to everyone, especially the Muslim brothers and sisters who are observing the wonderful month of Ramadan. How are y'all? How is everybody? How's everybody? ADP. Fasting is going good. It's going good. I'm feeling strong. I'm feeling healthy. Alhamdulillah. So April 20th, the fight is on. Haney versus Garcia. No matter how many distractions that we're getting, no matter the antics that Ryan has displayed, I know the kid ain't crazy. The crazy thing was signing up to fight Devin. And the more the fight gets closer, the more that you're going to see. Devin is training. He's getting ready. He's going to be ready. But definitely, I never believed that Ryan Garcia was crazy at all. I just think that he's a boxer, 12-time to 15-time national champion, posing as a TikToker, posing as an activist. And I can't even say posing as an activist. I think that he's trying to be an activist, and he maybe believes in certain cause and certain things that he's talking about, but he doesn't have the experience to talk about them. So there's holes in, obviously, in his delivery and his message because of his inexperience in the topics that he's talking about. But he might be passionate about them, and it might be something that he believes in. Nevertheless, we know that he's a dedicated fighter. We got a chance to see the sparring session, and of course, you can't tell everything about sparring, but we know that he's working, and we know that he can hurt someone, if they get hit with that shot. So we're doing everything in sparring and in the gym, and Devin is running the mountain, he's running in sand. He's doing everything that a fighter is supposed to do that represents boxing, and anybody else that is sending out any messages that they're going to fill in or they're going to do any of that, they can't do any of that. You know what I mean? So I don't care to go back and forth because I knew that that's what they wanted it to do. They want to talk about Devin when he got a fight lined up. Just put yourself in there and say, well, if they back out, and we're going to talk about that. No, we're not going to talk about that. And I didn't want to talk about that. And it's not that I would never entertain a fight between him and Devin. That's completely false and completely untrue. What I'll never do is think that Shakur Stevenson's word in business means anything when he's talking to me. You've seen unethical things that he's done as I've tried to talk to him, and he records and then misconstrues the recording as if Devin is not with the smoke or we not with the smoke. I've texted him and we've texted back and forth. He comes back to the media and shows the media the text, and it misinterprets the text as if we're not with what we appear to be with. Buddy, he ain't fought nobody. He hasn't fought anybody that we feel like that we're not going to skunk, beat. And no disrespect to the fighters that he didn't fought. But, it's just, and the one fight the last fight that he had that was an opponent that was coming forward, Edwin De Los Santos, you got a chance to see a whole bunch of holes in his game. And to me, instead of working on that and displaying that, the Shakur Stevenson that people have grown fond to love, he jumps back on the Twitters and shit, back on the tweeting and just bullshit. When he has a Hall of Fame team and Bob Arum in the top ranked team, also has a great manager in Jay Prince, he should really let them do their job. Because what I said was that with all the tweeting, with all the texting, with all the Shakur fans, they haven't been able to land a fight yet. It can't be everybody else's fault. It cannot be everybody else's fault. Of course, we have our situation with him where I said that we put an offer on the table. An offer for some money was on the table, and an offer for a percentage that he kept talking about. He never countered it. He stayed maintaining that it was a 50-50 fight for all the belts. I was very frustrated going back and forth with him, with the people, because that was something that they want to see, but I got nowhere with him, with the negotiating. Each and every time I get nowhere, he comes back to the media and says some shit. So for that reason, I said I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it with him no more. Not me per se doing it with him at all. No.